Hi Tracy, this is Amanda with Digital Velocity and SEO, and you asked me to do an audit of your website. So here we go with your website, and basically the first thing to be optimized for Google, you want to have 1,500 words on your website, on your homepage. And so I highlighted all the words and took it over here and plugged it into my word counter. And you basically have 325 words on your homepage right now. So to be optimized for Google, you would want to get like another 1,200 words on there. And then first I want to take you over to this tool. It's a paid tool I use called Ahrefs. And I plugged in your website here, and then your the first Google search result as far as competitors go for you, which is Rose Smith Realty, excuse me. And so here we see that your site must be pretty new because we don't have any data here. So I'm just going to have to show you kind of what I would do for your site by using your competitors here. So basically, they don't even have this info right here, but normally the UR and the DR, the UR is the power that's being driven to your website, and the DR is your trust in Google, like how trustworthy Google sees you. And then, so your backlinks here, basically you would go in and see these are over 100. So this is a quality backlink. This is not a quality backlink. This is not a quality backlink. And she really doesn't have very much either. So what I would suggest for you is to go in and duplicate this backlink, and then you're going to have to go and have backlinks built for you. And that's going to drive power to your website and generate traffic to your website. I would say that for her too. She's really got not a lot going on here as well. Going back to the overview, the referring domains is kind of the same thing. Here's the same. So these are, over 100. So normally there should be like a giant list of them, and then you would go in and you'd be able to copycat them and duplicate those links and get those links for your site as well. But she doesn't really have very many either to show you that. And then keywords, this is really where it's super important that you rank. See how she's ranking for her name and Clark County Realtor and Realtor Vancouver, Washington. You want to have location-specific keywords because that proves buyer intent. So if somebody is looking to hire a realtor, they're going to search in their area because they want somebody who knows the area that they're going to be buying in and services that area. So you want to, target keywords that, realtor, realty, realtor's office, just all sorts of keywords that have to do with your specific profession, and then the locations that you service. So I noticed on your website it says Portland, but you also at the top say that you are an agent for Clark and Cowlitz County. And then so down here, I was just a few pointers on your actual website. This is good, but this should be on an About Me page, you should have a menu up here that links you to the different pages, because that's how you're going to get those backlinks too, and internal links, which are important for ranking on Google. So you're going to want to set up a menu up here, and I would put this About Me section in there. I maybe would put a video on this first page. This is nice header, but I would put a video on this page. I would put, more statistics, more information, and then on these kind of things, you can put a link to them. So this can actually go to an actual like appointment setting application, to where somebody could go ahead and just click, I want to come in this Friday, but yada yada, and it displays your available information, so they know when they can schedule with you. So you can do that by a hyperlink. And then each of these services should be under a different page as well. So this should be in your header menu, buy, sell, and investment properties. And then each one of these should be their own page where you go into and say, 500 words is what's optimized for Google for each service page. So you add 500 words, you add some photos, some stuff that draws in attention, on each one of those pages. And then this Learn Me linked to Realtor Property, and I'm not sure exactly what this is, or if this is one, if you work for this property group, or what, but I would, if you're going to link this to it, I would put a different page and then say like available listings, and then link this page to that one when they clicked on it. And then this section right here, this contact me, should be its own page as well. So that's pretty much that. As far as citations, so I noticed that you don't have what's called a Google My Business. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So this area right here, come on, this right here is called the Google Map Pack. And this is where you really want to get into. So to get into the Google Map Pack, you have to have what's called citations and a Google My Business. So I noticed I searched several different things and I could not find a Google My Business for you. So that's something that you want to set up like first thing, because that's really the only way that you're going to get in here is to have one of those and to have citations. So citations are basically where your business name, your phone number, and your location are listed in different directories on the internet. So right now you have one on Facebook and you have one on vymaps.com. Your competitor, she's only got 5 too, so it really wouldn't be hard to overtake her in I mean, it would take a lot of work because your site is pretty much bare minimum right now. But as far as stuff that you would need to beat her, you really wouldn't have to do a whole lot after you got your site built up to be able to outrank this lady. But so she's got 5 between Facebook, Finding Local, and Bing. So basically you can come in here, and the ones that you don't have, you can press this little button, it takes you to the page, and then you can apply for the citation, and you pay for each individual one. And then those citations move you up in this map pack right here. But yeah, so recap, Google My Business, it's very important that you get one of those set up and optimized with pictures and reviews, and then to get citations for it to move it on up the list. So those are basically the things that I can do that will tell you how to get your site ranking on Google. And if you decide that you want to outsource this, you don't want to deal with it, and you want to hire a professional, I'm more than willing to take you on as a client. You can email me back at the email that I send to you, and I will also provide my Calendly link if you want to set up an appointment to where we can sit down for 15 or 20 minutes and take a deep dive into your business, and you can tell me your goals, and I can figure out how I can help you get there. You can do that by clicking on the Calendly link that'll be in the email attached to this video. So I hope this helps. Thank you.